Liftoff. So, Star Voyagers, I forgot to close the game down last night. When I was getting things set up this morning, this is what I found. Alice has been standing here for the past 18 hours waiting for us.
I think she's going a little crazy.
That's right. Welcome back, everyone. Day 2 with Alice. We should probably reload the game. Poor Alice. I don't know if this game has any memory leaks or what. Let's peek if we can. I'm just curious. Wrong mouse. Wrong mouse. Game done. It's only using a gig of memory. Think about the BioShock remaster, which would leak away to 3.5 gigs and then crash itself pretty consistently. Anyways, back to Alice. Another day, a different dream. We'll just try playing. If it gets all wonky, we can reload. I think we're in a new area. We still underwater? We're not in a new area. We're still underwater. This is chapter 2 out of 8. I looked it up and forgot already. I'm good. Shojimbo, I'm good. How have you been? Thank you for asking. So, let's keep exploring. We don't have a... As far as I know, the game doesn't have a map. I don't think I've seen a map this whole time. There's our little face hugger on our mermaid dress. And I have beer today, so I can join Alice. Drink me this, drink me that. Gotta remember how to play too. It was only my second day with the game. Crimson, what's up, Chandler? Doing well here, doing up here. So Jimbo, all good? I wouldn't be surprised if we're near the end of the second chapter. Is that where we're going? So if you weren't here yesterday, Alice has some very cool weapons. 6 chapters. 6, thank you. Lumia, hey! 6 chapters. And the last one's just like a boss thing. Is what I read. 6, thank you. So, if we're near the end of 2, it means we will probably finish this on Thursday. I had us scheduled for 4 days. We're probably only going to need 3. And I don't know what we're going to do on Friday, but we'll see. But plenty of possibilities. No shortage of things. There is a top-notch, New York-based jazz guitarist, Adam Rogers. Reminds you a lot of me, huh? Well, I am no top-notch jazz guitarist. I assume it's something up here. Well, thank you, I think. Hey, Miss Behave. Hello to you. Doing well? Doing well? Thanks. Hope you're doing well. So, Lumia, we don't see a whole lot of you these days. We miss you. What, you been up to? Hey, Brad. Howdy. Good. Real good. Good. Thanks. Good, too. Hope everybody's good. Is it a good day? I hope it's a good day. Oh yeah, so Alice has these crazy weapons. Fantastic art style. We have a hobby horse, you know, a horse head on a stick, and back before electronic toys when kids had to use their imagination, people would hop around on a stick with a horse head. I'm riding a horsey, I'm riding a horsey. Anyways, she has one of those. Hers is pretty heavy. Made out of a real hard piece of wood. I might even have a steel core, because she beats the living shit out of things with this hobby horse. Still fixing things. Yes, indeed. Takes a while. Well, don't stop. Don't stop. Hold fast. Hobby horses were a beautiful thing, and pogo sticks. We also have a gun, And our gun is a pepper shaker. Pepper grinder. Pepper grinder. Now, I've upgraded it so it looks more like a cannon now, and it behaves more like a Gatling gun, but it is in fact a pepper grinder. Pretty badass pepper grinder. Teeth is, we're collecting teeth. That's the main currency we use to upgrade our weapons. In fact, it might be time to upgrade the hobby horse. Vorpal blade has already been upgraded once. The pepper grinder has been upgraded 3 times. And the hobby horse, let's give it its first upgrade here. Give me 500 teeth. Upgrade your hobby horse. Chandler, that's a easy question to ask, and it can be a hard one to answer because it depends in every way on your situation. But I can give you one answer. If you don't already have a solid state drive, if you have a regular hard drive, replace it with a solid state drive. And if, it's not a 5-minute thing, but that will speed up just about any computer that doesn't already have one. That would speed up the computer tremendously. The combat in this is surprisingly good. I don't know why I say surprisingly, but combat in this is good. Alice has a dodge, which is a blink. This is bloody awesome. I'm not starting off very well here. She also has a kind of a rage state. If she's getting really... Yeah, the game also chokes every once in a while like that. Come on, get over to him. So if she gets too low on health, she can actually rage out on everyone, go into kind of a berserk mode.
Render foe. Please, Alice.
Hello,
help me
Colonel.
fulfill my pledge. I need my men. They may be hostile at first, but their true souls are trapped. You must release them.
Do they want to be at peace?
They do not know their own minds. What's true of the living is often true of the dead.
Ah, look at that skull gate. I've always been curious about this game, and this is the sequel to one which was many years older. I think the original was from about 2001. This is from 2011. And her blink, she turns into a bunch of butterflies. Between the first and the second game, it was something like, 10 years. Hello? So Alice has had a different dress in different parts of the game. This is her, it's like a Poseidon Little Mermaid under the sea dress. And we are under the sea in this level, but we're not gonna be staying there. I don't know where we're going next. Oh, thank you, Shojimbo. Yeah, it was, stuff takes time. I just saw the surgeon yesterday or Monday. Today's Wednesday, right? No, today's yesterday. I saw the surgeon yesterday for my 6-month follow-up, which was, 7 months. Anyways, everything's good. Thank you. Off meds, done with PT. What the? That was unexpected. He's found a way to avoid materializing those bombs, has he? Oh, I wasn't. He's figured something out. He's definitely changed his strategy here. Notice how I'm not able to destroy those in his hands anymore. What's going on? Maybe you'll get to see Alice rage out. Alright, here we go. This is Alice raging out. But it doesn't mean he's attackable, so... Hey, Rex. There we go. He only... Yeah, wow. He only appeared for the briefest of moments while doing a melee attack.
Come back here. I'm a savior of a sort.
What's that, Rex? Something in the game? Yeah, Alice isn't looking so hot here right now. There's not much of a... we're gonna die. I wasn't paying attention. We're losing the light and we're gonna die. Don't like hugs. Don't like hugs. Ah! Good luck. Good luck, Chandler. Alright, I'm gonna move more quickly. Didn't realize we were losing the light. Oh, I went too... Now I gotta wait for the light. I see. What happens when I'm paying attention, trying to pay attention to too many things at once. Fond of reminding myself and everyone, humans are not nearly the multitaskers we like to think we are.
Grateful thanks for releasing me. I never dreamed.
That's it. Good girl.
Good girl. Nice to see a purple flower. If we see a purple flower on the ground, we can shrink and go inside. Sec. I'm sorry. You know I get caught up in that sometimes unsuccessfully. Didn't I? The other, this one next. I've mostly been picking weapons based on which one I want to use, but for breaking chests, I've been using the horse. I haven't really tried to use the dagger or the gun too much, maybe a couple times. I'm not sure you can break chests open with anything else. I saw that coming. Man, should have found a way to heal up first. To continue, of course. May have to redo the first, whatever this is. I don't really know what to call these places, but we may have to redo this one. See if it opens. No, it's closed. Really closed. Faster, Alice. Come on, Alice. Faster. All right, now this guy. Sure what to do with him since I can no longer shoot the grenades. I have to wait for him to materialize in a melee attack, and then hit him once, and then try it again. Wait for his bombs, please. Maybe there's something else I can do. Something I can do with... There, see, that's like the only time I can hit him. There's got to be a way to get him to materialize. Trick him into materializing. This is such a pain. Now that I can't shoot those things. Alice is invincible in this state too, so there is that. She can probably stand right next to the bomb. If we can figure out what brings him out for an attack. This only lasts however long it lasts. At least she's briefly invincible. I'm gonna die again. These guys were so easy when you could just shoot what's in their heads. Oh, there we go. It's just Why was it so much trickier to get the grenade in his hand? Inchobik! Greetings, brother. Jeez.
How can a soul be so ignorant? I'm an answered prayer.
There's our health. As long as we have enough time to get it. That little ghost is gonna go flying off. And I'll start taking damage in the dark. So this becomes the hell. There's a platform there, I forgot to check its position. Alright, this could be tricky. Platform, there it is. Place a bomb on here, buy us a little bit of time. I don't even know what that's doing. You know what, let's put a fresh one on there. It's limited time. Oh, fuck it. Shelled. This time we'll be able to move with it. Alice, get back up in there. Alice! Another cool aspect of this game is that it takes place in about 1875. Even though we're in Wonderland now, parts of the game and the context for the game is in the so-called real world, where Alice is in an orphanage for very troubled children. Okay, let's wait. I want the light to get a little ahead of us. I see the platform. And I may have taken too long. Let's see.
Thanks for reuniting me with my
Yeah! Let me ask you, how's it going? Entropic.
Hurry along, Alice.
Brother! Alright, one more. Let's check the chests. Up here. They may be empty now, but if they have any health in them, I'll take it. Oh! Holy shit! I'm getting worked! Alice, when you're locked onto enemies, and there's just one or two, it actually works pretty well. When you're locked onto enemies and there's a lot of them, it doesn't work so well sometimes. Did you see why? Seems to get confused about what's locked onto what, and even though you can switch it, it's really hard to, in the moment, switch it to the one you want most. Especially if it's behind you, and you might unlock and... Oh! I don't like this guy. Visible most of the time, untouchable most of the time. Sneaks up on you, spawns a shitload of ads while you're trying to deal. Good eyes, welcome.
Commander just came in over a secure channel.
BD Gray! Thank you, man. Thank you so much for the sub. Support, the resub. BD Gray, thank you very much, sir. Move! This guy is really frustrating. He just avoids damage until he wants to do it. He's playing by some shitty rules, this guy. Since Alice is momentarily invincible, I think he's stuck in his own attack sequence until he lands a hit or something. You know, Alice can't touch him right now. As frustrating as it looks. Is it loud? Yeah. Sounds loud to me. "6 months and 3 days, forgot to alert." Oh, you didn't? You didn't forget. You remembered. Well, I'm not saying anything important right now anyways. Mostly... Ah! The worms seem to be a fixed number. What do I mean by that? The worms, once there's about 6 of them, they won't just keep spawning. I need to avoid his 2-stage attack when he does it. That's it. Come on, Alice. You don't have a lot of chances to hit this dickhead. So avoiding those little guys instead of killing them, because they'll just respawn in inconvenient places, seems to be better, because then they'll eventually clump up, and And then at least they're like one big, I don't know what we'd call it. The original version of this guy was super easy because you could lock onto him and take out his grenades, and then he would fall down. Respawn all over. Makes it a little trickier to avoid him. Alice, this is your chance. I'd shoot at the grenades, but it takes her a second to pull out the pepper grinder. And in that time, while I pull out the pepper grinder, the grenade comes flying at me.
Message coming in.
83, thank you for the host. And I can't stay locked on him because he disappears and there's 6 other things. So the lock keeps switching to the things I don't wanna, so I can't really use the lock here. Could I, as if you're expecting the game to start making sense.
Message coming in.
You've got the wrong expectation. You're setting yourself up for disappointment. Colonel, thank you for the host. I gotta be patient. Treat this like a different type of fight. It's more a battle of attrition. I can't aggressively attack him. So let's try to get all these little... It's still tempting to try and shoot those things out of his hands, but it's not what it was. Got him once, okay. Still worth trying. Do you see how he just kind of... Damn, Alice! He just kind of shrugged it off. deck!
Do angels have this much trouble?
Yeah, seriously. Do angels have this much trouble? I was gonna wait until later to have a beer, but... Okay, this clamshell's gonna try to snapshot on us, so we gotta be ready to go past it very quickly. Same thing with this one. Let's wait for the light to move past it. Uh-oh. We got here too soon. The light's not here yet. Go, Alice, go! Where's next anything? Let's see. Whoa! Oh, all the way up there? The hell? Okay. Where am I supposed to get all the way up there? It's not high enough. Oh, this way. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. 1, 2. Ah! Not what I thought it was at all. Right, Alice, faster. No! The light's still with us? Do we need it anymore? A bit trickier. See what it did? I don't. So no, this way. Uh-oh. I don't know if I can get to that bottle.
That's the way, girl. It's back to the ship for me.
Woohoo!
Many thanks, Alice. Be as good to yourself as you've been to us. Haul anchor and heave to,
Heave
men.
to, men.
It's the wide and glorious main for us.
Um. Water slide. Most excellent water slides. Whoa. Basically Alice on Rainbow Road. What the heck is that? There's the ruin. Colossal ruin. First time seeing a colossal ruin. Oh yeah, we can block projectiles too. In theory. Are we not locked? Oh, we're not locked onto the right part to block the projectile? This thing has a lot of pieces. Don't eat me! I taste horrible! No! I said I taste horrible! Right away. Journal Cosmonaut, welcome aboard. Thank you for the follow. Wombat! I spy with my little eye. Wombat on the starship. Hey. Hey, Rango, welcome. It is fun, Wombat. I've enjoyed it a lot so far. Occasionally frustrating. What game isn't occasionally frustrating? Overall, I'm smitten. It's charming, fun to play, mostly forgiving, and yeah, it's fun. That's why we play games. I like this one. We haven't heard a pig snout in a while. It's down here somewhere. There's your cat.
Every picture tells a story. Sometimes we don't like the ending. Sometimes we don't understand it.
I hear you. Does that count? We have ghostly pig snouts now, and they count? That's awesome. Pepper the pig snouts. She looks crazy. She is. She was institutionalized as a child after her family died in a fire. She's no longer institutionalized, but she's in an orphanage for very troubled children. Bad people who run the place and other bad people around. And she is back in Wonderland trying to work her way through the ruins of Wonderland. As the Cheshire Cat has told us, things are not what they were. Someone new is running the show. put this together before. That Nautilus thing has a saw blade embedded in its skull. Oh, that's horrible. We put it out of its misery? Ah. Bottlefish we saw was hilarious. We had to... Oh, I think this is it. Come on. Oh, it's our friends. People we've helped. Hello, octopus. Hello, Bottlefish. Is it time for the show? The walrus and the carpenter. Oh, goody. Let's take our seat.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show!
Be sure you're gonna miss the show. Sure, Jimbo, we'll see you later.
Bizarre show.
Whoa!
That's quite enough of that, I think. Enough preliminaries. Here's the performance you've been waiting for. Proves I'm without prejudice and have a fine sense of humour. Sword and crown are worthless here. I invite everyone to dance. Labourers, lawyers, shirt and gown all make their little prance. This life is full of random death and heaps of grief and shame. So few are soothed by accident, you want someone to blame. Fire, plague, and strange disease, drowned, murdered, or if you please, a long fall down the basement stairs. None are expected, no one cares. I often must work very hard, sweat running down my skin. After the dance, I then must rest, and the eating can begin. Time to eat. Death is the ultimate equalizer. All have the right to be eaten.
Get a knife, princess. Don't push. All will be served, so to speak.
Wicked thing. Feasting while Wonderland is destroyed.
I'm not the enemy you seek, Alice. I tried to hide this bit of Wonderland from that beast. Appeasement's never clean. We must all play our assigned roles. Are you a pawn or a queen? An idiot or a practiced fool? However this turns out, consider the prospect that you've been misled, Alice. Then ask, by whom?
No! Who set that bloody train in motion? Where has it come from?
It arrived when you arrived, and it's more horrible even than you could currently imagine. The death of a dream caterpillar may know how.
What? Oh, the blood in my mouth tastes like bile. Where's the brute that hit me, Nanny?
Nasty prat's out cold. Not dead, and more's the pity.
What did he want?
What they all want. Money didn't earn. What were you thinking, butting into that mess? You could have been killed.
Nanny, my mind's in pieces. I still have terrible visions, and I need to know.
About the fire. Same as always. You need to move on, Alice. So do I. Well, at least she's not spewing that asylum nonsense. My past is dead. I killed them. I should have saved them. I should have died. Her mind was in shambles. Radcliffe thought familiar faces would bring her round. After a year, he lost interest in their inheritance. Greedy sod. Still, always asking his bizarre questions. Heavy dose of madness, I'd say, but honesty's never the best policy in this life. When she wasn't comatose, she gaped, eyes like pinwheels, drooled, occasionally screeched. Never uttered a sensible sound. And like the child she was, she kept her secrets close.
I love the music in the real world sections.
Gone off some lurkers, common as cockroaches. And those poor tykes are food for perverts, like the blameless ants that wasps consume or spiders' feeble prey.
You visited my room at Rutledge. What were you...
Recall that? Radcliffe paid me for a bit. A woman alone sometimes does what she doesn't particularly feel like doing, as you know.
Nurse Whitler said you'd fallen on hard times.
I'm no drunk like her. I'm hurting no one. Hooking's not a bad life.
Except for the pimps. She also said you might have my rabbit. Please, Nanny, talk about...
The damn fire never seems to help. Look, Alice, I can't give you what I don't have. Radcliffe wrote the inquest report. I'll take you to him. Besides, he's got your damn rabbit. You should remember that.
All right, but Mr. Radcliffe's useless.
Don't I know it?
Faces on all the characters. Yeah, Alice looks a lot like Elizabeth from Burial at Sea, but all the other characters have that this distinct caricatured
ground, Bill.
Yeah, I've been scouting
spitting
around.
image look.
I think in a minute. Place is
Any of them.
crawling with rozzers since them bleeding murders.
Whose work was that?
One of those.
Gentle sir.
For that, I'll be glad to shake your hand, sir.
Considering the nature of the goods on offer, it seems more than generous.
You do know the way to a girl's heart, don't you?
Yes? Who is it?
Alice Liddell, Mr. Radcliffe.
Ah, you're back. I suppose you better come up. Mind the latch.
Look around a little bit. Look at that shelf. Look at that hat. The ancient scroll is parchment and the characters are drawn in Indian ink, which Radcliffe claims the Chinese invented eons ago by mixing soot, lamp oil, gelatin of donkey skin, and musk. He does know some remarkable things. Radcliffe, who can make even fascinating subjects boring, says the curved blade is a 16th century Maitu katana. And the shorter sword is called wakizashi, both used by Japanese samurai. Katana and a shorter wakizashi. Dante porcelain. Mr. Radcliffe says, is the Ming Dynasty's finest. Beautiful shapes, best colors, and most prized decorations. Rabbit!
You do have my rabbit.
Forgotten your manners? And what else, I wonder? You abandoned it at Rutledge Asylum, my dear. We've been over this before. In a huff as usual, oozing with attitude and accusatory flummery, I've stolen her rabbit. Ridiculous pretext. She's here about the fire again. All the mad child wants to talk about. My report found her family dead by misadventure. She won't accept it. It goes on and on about her killing memories and her need to know the truth. The alleged truth is, the fire began in the library when the cat knocked over a lamp. The blaze trapped her parents and sister upstairs. Sister Lizzie never even unlocked her door. Died in her bed. The guilty cat always sets her off. She denies it, makes no sense, it can't be, etc. Agreed. From the outset, Alice was my candidate for the pyromaniac. The girl had a fixation with fire. I once remarked that I thought she might have had a larger role in causing the tragedy. She suffered some sort of psychotic episode.
Did I rip his head off? I wanted to. What's left of my brain will explode. Is it mad to pray for better hallucinations?
Is it?
Perhaps I'm fated to expire right here.
Mad to pray for better hallucinations. Then I'm adding that. All movables and effects are gone, nothing but dust, stains, and the smell of tobacco. No sign of the coroner's report, or my rabbit, either. Damn him! About to praise the color shifting. A little wonky, but it's also cool. I like the tonal shift. The mock turtle. The mock turtle is who used to run things, right? Good question, Kodais. I don't know the answer. Did they disable the host button in BTTV? I don't see why they would. I don't know. Although BTTV often enough needs attention. Reinstalling one. Okay, we are not just in the quiet streets. The world is being ripped apart! And we still need Sabin in here to suplex the train.
This bloody ruin! It's corrupting all of Wonderland.
Seeking refuge from the wicked world, perhaps things only look like they've gone to hell.
You're not that good a liar, and I'm not that stupid. But something a bit less calamitous would have been welcome.
This unmitigated disaster is your doing, and it will get worse. Your train keeps a hellish schedule. Get moving. Time waits for no one. The change has begun.
The train is perfectly capable of terrifying me, Cat. You should find another job. Is there really so little hope?
There's even less, and if fear paralyzes you, we are lost.
Hello, dude. Oh, Alice! Oh, Alice. Yesterday I saw it on a loading screen, reflecting some of my pepper grinds. I see a hookah! It's time to summon the caterpillar. Who are you? We're either summoning the caterpillar or getting really ripped.
Begins with a single step.
A single step off
Or
London
both.
Bridge could end my journey.
Failure as your epitaph. I'd hoped you were more courageous.
Take another puff.
That vaporous lead
Rather on the
only
nose.
appears as flimsy and insubstantial as your confidence. It will hold you. Trust me.
Puff, puff, give, Alice. Game chokes every once in a while, just a little bit. Clear wide. So why are you collecting teeth? Is the tooth fairy sick? I'm not actually sure who's taking the teeth. But when we have enough teeth, we can upgrade our weapons with the teeth. Who is it who's collecting the teeth? Not the tooth fairy. I can't remember who it is though. Table. Huh. What are we in for? Watering can with the timer? Pick up teapot cannon. Is this a new weapon? Yeah! You have just obtained the Mad Hatter Manufacturing Incorporated Teapot Cannon, never seen before. Automatic steam exhaust cap. Clock face pressure meter. Shoots devastating tea grenades. Brand new. Throw an instant tea party. It will be a blast. Highly effective against groups of enemies. The longer a shot is charged, the larger the blast radius will be. Teapot cannon can be used to demolish weak surfaces at range. Switch between the pepper grinder and the teapot cannon. Mouse scroll up and down. Hopefully the D-pad on the controller doesn't. Okay. So I aim it right at him. Look at that fucking thing. Oh! Can't get away from it. Holy shit. I cannot get away from it. Stop locking. Stop locking. Oh, weird here, but it matters. I don't know why I'm destroying these things since the first one that dropped anything.
I'm devastated. Look what's become of my beautiful valley.
All things change in the
Before we
fullness
go
of
up,
time.
let's check out what's
Often
down
not
here.
for better.
Catastrophe may strike even the best regulated families. Of course, one family's disaster may be another family's opportunity. And the same goes for a surviving family member.
hookahs over there, so I'm gonna go back this way first. I can make it up there though. Maybe we come back here after the hookah. We'll see. Use the teapot cannon at range to break a wall. Something else. A lot of effort for a clean cup. Clean cup's worth the effort. You arrived at just in time for the rest of the hookah level. We keep progressing in this level by finding the caterpillars' hookahs one by one. every time Alice hits the hookah, more platforms form. We haven't found a hookah in about 5 minutes. I think we're overdue. Someone's not letting me out. Fuck. Thank you for attacking me, because I think that's the only way I was getting out of that flower. Wait, yeah, but it's coming down. She's getting, I don't know if it's my bumper or what, but she's getting stuck in this small mode. The same thing, I couldn't get out of the flower. What the hell? I have to be able to let go in time so I can see. Still stand there when it's not visible. But you can only see what's there when you're in the shrunk mode. That goes over to the platform. What about this? That goes somewhere else. Let's try that.
sight, the stink, the sinister sound. What have you imagined, Alice?
Don't blame me. I see another hookah up ahead, though. Back up. Oh, come on, Alice, get out of there. Okay, Alice, you're gonna have to unlock the camera now. Shit. Yay! Wow. Colossal ruins are colossal. All right, Hookah. It's you and me now. Alice, puff puff give.
It's not only about you, Alice. Look at the destruction around you. Consider its cause. Then come join me.
did we come in here for? To get attacked? We got some teeth. How are we doing on upgrades? 600. We could upgrade the teapot cannon, or save up a little bit more and make the hobby horse even nastier. Let's take the first tier for the teapot. Caterpillar. We'll be taking a break shortly.
You are familiar with the saying that smoking stunts your growth?
Adults assault children with that adage. Usually while they've got a pipe stuck in their mouths.
I won't ask you to inhale. Let the smoke envelop you.
The Mysterious East. We have entered the third chapter proper now. Ah, look, Alice has a new dress. A dress for the Mysterious East. Very cool. We're going to take our first break here and then continue. Stay tuned. I'll see you soon.